Imam Mahdi will come to that masjid, Masjid al-Aqsa. And they will lead the ummah in prayer there. And when Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will come from the heavens, descend from there, at the eastern minaret in the Umayyad Masjid in Damascus, the current war zone that is happening in Syria, in Damascus. And then Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, where will they go? They will go to Palestine. And they will find Mahdi will be leading the ummah in prayer at the time of Fajr. And they will say to Isa alayhi salam, you lead the prayer. Your maqam is greater. And Isa alayhi salam will say, no, I shall pray behind you. And Nabi of Allah Almighty, who shall return as an ummati. Isa alayhi salam will not return as a Nabi of Allah, but he will be respected as a Nabi of Allah. He shall return as an ummati, for after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there is no Prophet. There is no Prophet. And Isa alayhi salam, he wasn't killed, nor was he crucified on the cross. This is a deviant belief of the Christians. They deviated from the haqq. Allah in the Quran talks about it. That he wasn't killed, they didn't kill him, nor did they crucify him. But shubbiha, there was somebody who was replaced him. And Isa alayhi salam was lifted to the heavens at the age of 33. When he shall come back, he shall be the age of 33. When Isa alayhi salam shall come back and be the age of 33, and he will descend at the eastern minaret, which is in the Damascus, in the masjid in Damascus, Masjid Umayyad, very famous masjid. Many ulama taught there, many scholars are buried around there in that province in Damascus. When Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will come, to Baytul Muqaddas, at that time, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will read salah behind Imam Mahdi. After finishing salah, they will find Dajjal. Imam Mahdi, Isa alayhi salam and Dajjal will all be in one period. Some say Isa alayhi salam will live for 40 years. And he will break every cross, and he will slaughter and kill every swine. And he will say that I follow the way of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Nabi alayhi salam said that when Isa alayhi salam shall come, he will visit my grave. Let me stop here. People say, oh, you shouldn't visit the Prophet's grave. It is bid'ah to visit the grave. There's no hadith that says you can visit the grave. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Nabi Isa alayhi salam will visit my grave. That itself is a dalil for me and you to visit the grave. For if it was wrong to visit, then Nabi alayhi salam wouldn't have told us that the Prophet Isa alayhi salam will visit them. And there is a space next to Rasulullah alayhi salam that is empty. And who will be buried there? Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. And it will be an ummati who will lead the janazah of a Nabi of Allah Almighty. Great honor for the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Musa alayhi salam would make dua, oh Allah, let me be from the ummah of Nabi wa akhir zaman. Let me be a follower from the final prophet that will come, the seal of prophets. He will constantly make this dua. Prophets make dua. Let me be in that ummah. Let me be in that ummah. On the day of Qiyamah, Rasulullah alayhi salam will have the largest ummah. They will have the most people in their ummah. Even though the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam are today, if we look at the state, we are ummatis. We claim to be. Prophets wanted and made dua to Allah Almighty, let us be in the ummah. They made dua for this, and Allah has chosen you in this ummah. And you have no asas, no qadar. You do not appreciate or value that you are kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas. You are the best ummah Allah has sent to the people. Who, me and you. But we don't appreciate or value this. We prefer to follow footballers and cricketers and pop stars and musicians and movie stars. We prefer to dress like them, walk like them, talk like them. And previous prophets, they would make dua that, oh Allah, let me be in the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And yet we don't appreciate and value that we are in his ummah. We need to open our eyes. Allah has chosen us to be in this ummah. We are very lucky. It is a great ni'mah of Allah upon us that we are from the followers and the nation of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do not let it be a situation that on the day of Qiyamah we go to Rasulullah salam and they say, you're not my ummati. You didn't follow my way. You didn't follow my sunnah. You didn't follow who I was, my teachings. You prefer to follow the West. You prefer to follow footballers and pop stars. You prefer to follow the dunya. Don't let it come to this situation. Change now before it's too late. And remember, it's never too late. Don't think that it's now or never. You have time, but maybe time is not on your side. Maybe you might not live long enough to change. Therefore, now should be the time that we change. Now is the time that we should do tawbah. Now we should make the most of this. We only live once in this dunya. YOLO, there's no concept of YOLO. You don't live once. You don't only live once. Nah. I see so many brothers and sisters on Twitter and Facebook. YOLO, YOLO, hashtag YOLO, hashtag YOLO. No. It's not YOLO, hashtag YOLO. It's YOLT. You only live twice. Once here, once in the akhirah. Not once. You don't live once, you live twice. You forget, you live once here, in this dunya, and then you will have another life in the akhirah. We are not Hindus that we believe in incarnation. We are not non-Muslims without, or atheists that once you die and that's it, capiche, you're gone. No, it doesn't work like that. We need to open our eyes, awaken ourselves to the reality. When Imam Mahdi will assemble his army, and he will have the black flag from Khurasan, he will have the black flag, and we will identify. And Rasulullah ﷺ would call that al-iqab. The black flag was known as the iqab. And Imam Mahdi will hold the black flag with his army, and he will assemble an army. And the army of Imam Mahdi, when it will arrive, and Isa ﷺ will arrive. Before the arrival of Isa ﷺ, we arrive to the Dajjal. Who is the Dajjal? What is mentioned of the Dajjal in a hadith? What is mentioned of the Dajjal in the Quran? Why isn't the Dajjal mentioned in the Quran, even though it is from one of our fundamental beliefs to believe in? The ahadith related to Isa alayhi salam, Imam Mahdi and the Dajjal have reached the level of tawatur. They are mutawatir ahadith. They are ahadith mutawatirat. They are very, very, very sound narrations.